to protect ourselves, which is the whole point of this data set. Now that I've laid the framework, let me paint on the canvas for you. If you want to get to the next level, you cannot do the same things that you're doing at this level. If you're taking notes, write this down or memorize it. Let it, not even memorize it, internalize it so they can fundamentally change your life. If you want to get to the next level, you cannot do the things of the current level that you're at. You can't. Do you understand how many messages people telling me every fucking day? I'll see you at the top. I'll see you when I got 10 million. I'll see you when I got... Bro, everybody's wishing. What are you doing differently? Honestly, what are you doing differently than you were last year? Nothing. How many people have you contacted on social media? How many hours of intentionality have you put forth towards building your digital resume so that people can actually give a fuck about you? How many hours a day are you developing new skills? How many new data sets are you acquiring every single day? What environment are you placing yourself around so that you can position yourself to win? You know the difference between you and the guy that's in an Ivy League school that's hella plugged and hella connected? You know what the difference is? Positioning. You think these guys that are running banks are any smarter than the guys that run smaller banks? No, it's all positioning. It's all hierarchy. It's all aristocracy. Do you understand? Well, no, the more skilled you are, I know a lot of skilled people that ain't doing shit. I know a lot of smart people up here that can't manifest it and transmute that into reality. Do you understand? If you want to get to the next level, you cannot be doing the things of the current level. You have to reinvent yourself. So the question is, ladies and gentlemen, what areas in your life need to be reinvented, need to be revolutionized? Even though evolution is a scam, and we understand that it's a complete fraud of a worldview, that we just came from an explosion, right? Idiots. The idea of the survival of the fittest or the strongest or the most adaptable is a principle that can still be applied at a personal level. Because at the end of the day, you are competing in the food chain of life. You are competing. You are at war. You are at battle for attention, energy, money, relationships, connections. Why does somebody have a connection, right, in your town with the mayor and it's not you? Why? Because you do not give a fuck about your progress. Well, I do, Luke. I do care. No, you don't. Because if you cared, you would care. And if you cared, you would change. That which you want to do, you do. Well, I don't have time. Fuck off. Well, I don't have money. Fuck off. I don't have connections. Fuck off. Go make the money, go make the connections, and go get the knowledge. Somebody said, what do you offer the mayor? LOL. Go study the mayor. Go know what food the mayor likes. Go see what football team he's a part of and go buy him some fucking tickets and go and be like, hey, thank you for your service. Anything you need, this is my card. This is what I do. I've done it. Oh, well, that sounds stupid or impossible because you don't understand. So ladies and gentlemen, spend 20 minutes today and evaluate where you are and where you want to be. And then work with the intensity that will allow you to sleep at night with peace, knowing that you gave it your all. You cannot trust money. because it's printed out of thin air. You cannot trust the institutional organizations because they're all blackmailed, because they're a bunch of fucking perverts. Data set. So you must become incorruptible. You must become educated. You must become a stoic of sorts. You must become a free thinker and a person that provides value not only to the kings. Guys, this applies down to the micro level. I'll give you an example. When I go to Miami, right? I'll go to some of these nice end restaurants and things of this nature. If I have to fucking wait to get a table, and I got all the cheddar, right? And I have to wait for a table, then I'm not plugged. I should be able to walk into any restaurant, know the owner, be like, it's busy, packed as fuck, let me still get a table. Table acquired. You don't think that's how the world works? That's how the world works. So be intentional about your skill set. That's the first thing. Because when you're intentional about your skill set, now you can approach people with skills that provide value. Be intentional about the people you want to connect with. Do not give your time and energy to anybody. None. Zero people. Zero people. My notifications, my DMs, all that shit's turned off. Why? It's stealing my energy and attention. For what? To focus on me. To focus on me. So I'll walk into the restaurant, I'll look at the security guy who's making what, 30, 40, 50K a year? Tip him. What's your name? Oh, my name's John. Nice to meet you. My name is Luke. This is what I do. Anything you need, brother, let me know. Next time I walk in, hey, John, good to see you, brother. How are you? But most of you motherfuckers, you're so entitled, you're so self-centered, so focused on yourself that you don't look at everybody else and ask, how can I serve them? How can I provide value to them? How can I be of service? The most valuable person is the one that understands that they can provide value in any time, in any situation to any person. So you need to create skills and develop skills that I like to call multi-chain cross-pollinating skills. These cross-pollinating skills are going to allow you to elevate. You see, people are still so botted. People have tips on drop shipping. Can you imagine asking me for tips on drop shipping? What the fuck you think I am? Luke Belmar of 2017? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Somebody said, any tips for high schoolers? Get the fuck out of high school, bro. High school is a propaganda machine that was pushed upon people to keep them in the slave mind, to keep them working in the system, to keep them indoctrinated. Figure out a way to get your GED or convince your parents through the ability to understand psychology, persuasion, and sales. If you can't convince your parents to drop out of high school, how the fuck are you gonna be rich? You can't even get out of the 101. You understand? My gosh, bro. Somebody's like, give us some tips. Guys, you don't escape on tips. Do you understand that I can't free you? Give me some tips. What do you think that you're not even going to do anything with the tip? Who are you? If you were a bad fucking boss, you wouldn't be asking me for tips. Somebody said, you need high school to get into the army. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me break it to you. There is no difference between being an OnlyFans model and a soldier. No, the Patriots. You're still selling your body. You're just selling it to somebody else. Have you not seen the military contracts? You're sold. You're a piece of property. That's why they call them boots on the ground and not humans. That's why they call them casualties and not people dead. Expendable resources for the military industrial complex. But all in due time. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to come and give you a fucking shock. May 1st, 2023. What's gonna change? What's gonna change? You motherfuckers wanna get rich? You can't even control what you put in your mouth. Out here eating Twinkies, donuts, pizza. Like there's no tomorrow. You're an addict to your emotions. You're an addict to the vices of the world. You're an addict to dopamine. You're an addict to bitches. Call it what it is. What? Excuses.